Hi, I'm Heather Moore, and this is the Cable News Roundup for Monday, March 30th, 2015. So we'll start with Fox News and the O'Reilly factor. O'Reilly begins the show talking about Bo Bergdahl's desertion indictment. He says it's become a party issue and that Democrats believe the prisoner of war suffered enough, while conservatives believe if the Army sergeant is found guilty, he should face harsh punishment. The Indiana Religious Freedom Restoration Act is criticized as a legal way to discriminate against gay people, and O'Reilly says that the law is not about that. And there are some small stories about a shooting at Panama City spring break, Fox News giving veterans wheelchairs through a charity, and a National Geographic movie called Killing Jesus. The Kelly File, she has a guest to discuss Hillary Clinton deleting personal emails on her home server while she was Secretary of State, and then an author of a book about a terrorist organization, The Weather Underground, was on. And she talks about a new mini-series coming out called AD, The Bible Continues. On Hannity, he begins the show talking about Hillary Clinton being in big trouble for deleting personal emails on her home server, then a discussion about Panama City spring break being out of control, and finally Ann Coulter is on to discuss the Indiana's Religious Freedom Restoration Act. She says it's not a new idea and she doesn't understand the backlash. And finally, he discusses the looming deadline of the Iran nuclear negotiations. Switching over to MSNBC, All In starts discussing the Indiana Religious Freedom Restoration Act and how state lawmakers are considering adding words to the bill to clarify that it doesn't allow discrimination. And there's a debate over Elizabeth Warren or Hillary Clinton being a better candidate for Democratic presidential primaries, and the vulnerability of the U.S. power grid. On the Rachel Maddow show, 2 Missouri Republicans committed suicide in the last week, and she says the latest suicide was the fault of Republican Party chairman John Hancock, who was falsely telling people the deceased was Jewish to hurt his political career. Indiana Governor Mike Pence refused to say whether or not the religious freedom law discriminates against gay people, and states have run out of execution drugs, and pharmaceutical companies refuse to manufacture them, so states are using compounding pharmacies. The Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell. Gay rights advocate George Takei is on to discuss the Indiana Religious Freedom Restoration Act. Hillary Clinton supporters have put forward a list of words you can't say about Hillary Clinton because they see them as sexist, and O'Donnell thinks the list is ridiculous. And finally, Evander Holyfield will have a charity match against Mitt Romney in order to raise money for a charity to help cure blindness. So now you know.